Hey everybody, Dr. Rick Wallace here, dropping in, leaving the office. It's been one of those days full of opportunity, a lot of work to be done, still so much to be done. But hey, that's par for the course. That's what you do. Matter of fact, Marion just did a video a couple of days ago, uploaded it on her channel, and I decided to borrow it and put it on this channel maybe an hour ago. Go over and check it out. I mean, it gets to the point. Basically, she and I talk about it all the time, that we are literally creating a generation of entitled and disrespectful youth that have no sense of understanding of what it takes to produce the type of lives that they say they want. You know, I hear some of the things that these kids say they want, then I watch how they move, and I'm going like, in what way do you ever expect to have that? In what way do you see it? And like, when I'm looking at my own kids, I'm saying, what about the life you saw me live said that you can just lay around and get the things you want? You saw me go out and get it. You saw we had it, but you saw the work I had to put in to get it. It wasn't easy. It's not something. Life doesn't owe you anything. Life will pay you whatever you demand of it, but it's going to have a counter demand, and that counter demand is going to be work, commitment, an understanding of self, sacrifice. All of these things are part of it, and we are creating kids that don't understand it, and a lot of that's on us. And so go check out her video on that. Also, before I get to what I want to talk to you about today, I want to remind you that I'm in the current process of writing book number 25. Book number 25. I am excited about it. I'm extremely proud of the fact that I've been able to reach that milestone. I'm not anywhere close to finished, but 25 to me is something worth celebrating, so I'm excited about that. I'm also allowing the community, my tribe, those people who ride with me and appreciate the work I do, to sponsor space in this book. And there's no minimum sponsorship. You sponsor, the lowest I've received so far is $5, but hey, you can go much lower than that, 50 cents, whatever. We're still going to put your name in the book. We're still going to allow you to type up your own recognition of a person you want to celebrate, whether it be alive or transitioned, a spouse, a parent, a teacher, a mentor. Maybe you want to celebrate something that you've done in life, you know, especially if it's been recently, or something you've done that most people didn't think you were going to do, something that you're really proud of. You can do that as well. And you can sponsor any amount you want. And obviously, the more you move up in sponsorships, the more benefits there are to it. You can look in there and check that out for yourself. You can go all the way up to having your own page and being able to submit a picture if you like. But all that's in there, check that out. Now, let me get to what I want to talk about. It's not going to take long at all. Relatively speaking, those of you who know me know my long and my short are different than everybody else's. So, relatively speaking, this isn't going to take long at all. But something that I noticed that really bothers me is the things we give attention to. You can tell what a person is capable of doing, not because of their capacity, but because of their focus, by the things they sit up and they focus on, the things that grab their attention. We have a proclivity to lean towards sensationalism. I can see it on my channels. And the thing is, what I do love about some of these places like Facebook allows you to literally request files and download all of your information and data from all the way back to when you first opened your account. I've literally used that as a point of research. I can go back and look at every response to every post I've ever made. I can look at what people posted on my page. I can look at what posts got attention, what posts didn't get attention, what people's mindset and thoughts was, and I'm compiling and organizing that data, and I'm looking at it and going, wow. This is why it's so hard for us to come together and do something special, because we're focused on the wrong thing. I can look at, if I can post something that's on a trending topic, where we're in somebody's business, or somebody is at odds, somebody's beefing with somebody, and it's hyped and everything's going on. I could post about a freaking crate challenge, and I'm gonna get way more views and likes. Now, I could care less about likes. I don't need anybody to stroke my ego. I've put enough work into understanding who I am and being okay with what I'm doing as a person, that I don't need anybody to stroke my ego. I don't need anybody to validate me. So the likes aren't that important to me. But what people view and what people give interest to, it catches my attention. If I talk about it, I think it matters. So I'm not tripping in the sense of like losing my mind because people are more interested in the Currys divorcing than they are about building wealth. I'm frustrated in the sense that that's where your mind goes. That's the focus. You want to gravitate towards the thing that really has very little potential to put you in a position of power. The things I talk about, like I went in depth today about a certain element and component of wealth, and that's how wealth impacts the learning of our kids. I don't even think that video's gotten 100 views yet. I go on and I talk about Kwame Brown beefing with the people on All That Smoke. It's still getting more views than these videos will get today. It gets that daily. And, you know, from a monetary perspective, all good. But that's not, the thing is, what we focus on is what we feel. It's what we develop an intensity for. It's what we develop a propensity for. And if we don't change what we focus on, what we desire, what we're looking for, it's going. And now, for my dieharders, I'm not talking to y'all because you're the 70-something views that are on the video already. You're the 100-something views that are guaranteed. My videos are guaranteed to get about 200 or 300 views. That's normally where it's at, unless it's a personal development video, which comes from my other channel that I just feel like sharing, and then that's roughly going to get you a maximum of about 150 views. Most people don't understand the importance of being at their best. Another problem, because there are other groups, and I do mean other groups, that eat it up and actually take it and put it to use, and they're outperforming us because they understand the importance of it. We've got to get all of that. But what I have a problem with, probably more than anything else, is the fact that we will focus on the entertainment side of things, the things that tantalize us, get us, feed our need to be nosy, feed our need to be in other people's business, feed our need to gossip, feed our need to try to judge other people from where they're at and what they're going through. It's a part of our natural coping mechanism of not dealing with where we're at. We find things to focus on where someone else is doing worse or someone else is doing a whole lot better. It doesn't matter, as long as I don't have to look at me, work on me, get better with me, and focus on what needs to be done. Or even if I'm doing well as an individual, I don't want to focus on what my responsibility is in the community. And I don't want anything to remind me that it doesn't just stop with me. That just because I'm eating good, just because I done got the bag, don't mean that it's over. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to be reminded that the community needs me. Because then now I got this feeling that I don't know how to deal with, telling me it's time to do something. It's time to put in work. I'm either sitting in a position where I can help and not helping, or I'm sitting in a position where I could be doing better and refuse to do it. And I focus on things that take me away from where I need to be. That's the issue I have. We have got to do better. And we got to start holding one another accountable. And I don't know, I could be dead wrong. You could be actually going and eating somewhere else, and that's good. You know, I don't have to be the place you eat. But like if I'm sitting up and I'm looking, and I'm seeing that we're almost at 7,000 subscribers, and the vast majority of them don't show up until there's something greasy and grimy going on. That's an issue. You know, I didn't expect, you know, it took me a while to get my other channel up to over 20,000 viewers. And so I didn't expect this channel to grow that fast because I'm not doing a whole lot of greasy, grimy. You know, every now and then I'll talk about something, but if I can't find a teaching point on it, just to be talking about it for the sake of views, that's so much a waste of my time. I'm about leaving seeds and planting seeds and sowing seeds and preparing people to do something special with their life. So I said all that to say this. Look, crazy thing is, the people that I probably need to see this probably won't see it anyway, because it's nothing going on. And I actually had somebody accuse me of using clickbait when I talked about the FDA approving the Pfizer vaccine, which again proves we don't read, that we just jump out there. The truth of the matter is, by the time I posted that, the Pfizer vaccine had been approved for at least 2 days. So, but they accused me of using clickbait. Actually, if I use clickbait, I probably have a whole lot more views. A lot of irritated ass people though, because they're not gonna get what they see on there because it's clickbait. No, I try to make my titles be about what they're about. And then you look at it and say, man, maybe I could be more creative, but I don't want to be misleading. I want you to know, when you go here, you're about to hear about wealth building. You're about to hear about the mechanisms. You're about to hear about sacrifice, work, education, holistic education. Education in the sense of preparing and empowering our youth to go out into a world that's inherently hostile towards them and win. That kind of education, that type of learning. Those are the things when I talk, that's what you're going to get. Who cussed who out, who called who the B word, what's happening on this reality show, why this person is going through what they're going through, why this athlete is doing so horrible right now, why this athlete should have kept their mouth shut, why this going on. And, I see certain things that I can do teaching moments on, I'll do it. I'm like, okay, I see something that is directly correlated with us as a whole. I'm going to talk about it. And other than that, that's it. My whole thing is nobody's in a position, to be totally honest, nobody's in a position to judge anybody else. We're all in our different spaces in our journey. We've all had to learn. We've all had to grow. We've all had some moments that if we really could do it over, we would, because we hurt people. We disappointed people. We didn't do the best we could have in certain situations. That's the truth and that reality. The difference is, because a lot of us haven't been on that big grand stage, not as many people know what we've done. And so we can sit up and play that judgmental role. Look at you and how are you? And the truth of the matter is, if we start undressing people, ain't nobody gonna be happy. Let's just be real about it. Look, on that note, I've said what I had to say and then some for right now. But we have definitely going to have to do better. Again, what you focus on, you feel. If you're not getting results, it's because you're not focusing on the right thing. You're not putting in the right energy and effort and time on the things you should be focusing on. On that note, look, I'm about to get out of here. Everybody have an unbelievable day. And don't forget, if you have not sponsored a space in this book, number 25, click that link and do it now. On that note, I'm out of here. You guys have an unbelievable day.